Yo, what's good? This your boy Derek Branch here of Memphis Wire on Strike 7 Sports. Today's video is want to talk about recent college basketball transfer portal news concerning the Memphis Tigers as they attempt to replenish the current roster that will be departing from the program. Now, since my last video that was on, I believe it was Sunday, when I was talking about Dusty May going to Michigan from Florida Atlantic. There's been a lot of movement, a lot of transfer portal movement that's only begun. Players have been hopping into the portal left and right. Like every day there's been, I would say, multiple reports of players going into the transfer portal. And there's been multiple reports of players that Memphis has interest in adding to the roster to go into next season. And I'll most likely put together a list of the best, talents available, um, especially about in regards to David Jones as well. But today's video, I want to talk about the news that came out earlier this afternoon about North Texas guard Jason Edwards entering the transfer portal. Played in North Texas, is familiar with Memphis. I'm pretty sure Penny Hardaway knows a lot about Jason Edwards. The news was first reported by Jeff Brazillo of ESPN. Edwards is a first team all conference honoree this past season. He is a scorer, averaged 19.1 points per game, scored 30 points multiple times this season. I believe 5 different occasions he dropped 30 on opponents, including Memphis. It was his first year playing in Division I basketball, and that's impressive. You coming over from a junior college, and from a lot of guys, just based on what I've observed since covering, college basketball, and paying closer attention to it, is that a lot of these guys that come from junior colleges tend to have trouble adapting to, the collegiate ranks. You know what I'm saying? But Edwards didn't have that issue. He can score, proficient from the field, was 42.4 a 42.5% field goal percentage with North Texas, averaged 2.4 rebounds per game, 1.4 assists. Really good player, dynamic scorer, um, can do it all. However, the thing is, if you add this guy to the fold, can he play off the ball? Can he be an off the ball contributor? Because if you bring him into the mix, and you bring back David Jones, if he decides not to go to the NBA, I think you're gonna need a point guard. You're gonna need a point guard to set this offense up, you know, because I think Edwards and David Jones seem to have the same deficiencies, in my opinion, just based on reading this about the turnovers. David Jones turned the ball over a lot last season, despite how great he was with Memphis. And from what I read, is that Edwards have the same issues as a ball handler, and creator. You know, cut back on turnovers. But he can shoot though. He can shoot it from deep. Shoot 49.2 from the field, 35% 3-point point percentage. So those are some great attributes to have. And he has multiple years of eligibility remaining. So if you add this guy to the mix, you add Jason Edwards to the mix, you know, can you find a point guard? A point guard that can run this offense, that can set these guys up into to positions to where they can contribute, that they can score. You know what I'm saying? I know Penny Hardaway usually tend to go with point guards that are athletic, point guards that can rebound, point book guards that can attack the basket, aggressive, could defend to a certain extent. Not the greatest 3-point shooters, but guys that can put up points, that can provide second chance opportunities, second chance shots, second chance buckets. I know that's the type of players that he tends to look for in point guards. But if you add this guy, Jason Edwards, to your program, I think, and you bring back David Jones, I think they're gonna need a point guard, a more of a traditional, you know, point guard where you have, your scores, your two scores, and your point guard to run the offense. But it wouldn't hurt to have this guy. Get familiar with him. He played in your conference, so you know his game. You know what he's about. Really good player, man. Really dynamic player that you would have on your program. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have his bevy of suitors that would love to add his add his his talents to that program. So Jason Edwards is definitely, I believe he's gonna be on the radar of the Memphis Tigers. I could be wrong. And if I am, oh well, but I think he's gonna be a target for Penny Hardaway in the foreseeable future, because there's been multiple reports that have came out about on what players have spoken to, that Memphis may have interest in adding to next year's squad. So we'll see how everything plays out in the next couple of days. So we'll see. All right, so I have you off right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. How would you feel about adding Jason Edwards to be a part of next year's program? Also, check out MemphisWire.net for the latest content of Memphis Tigers football and basketball program. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.